A Gay and a Non-Gay is a podcast from James Barr and Dan Hudson. Bring your own douche.
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Hello. God, you're pumped. What's going on with you today?
I'm pumped. I'm going to see Corn at Brixton Academy.
Oh, you're kidding me.
In less than an hour.
That is gross.
So,
what are you wearing for it?
I'm wearing what I'm wearing now.
Classic Dan. Who are Corn?
Who they're like actually they sounded a bit like that.
Go! That's my favourite song of theirs. Kill me, I'm alive! Welcome to A Gay and a Non-Gay. Dan?
Yeah.
You haven't asked me about my holiday.
Well, I know I was going to.
Oh, also, I have a question for you.
Okay.
'Cause you know how we talked about, in Gay Questions, Gay Answers, we talked about how gay people prepare for sex. How do you prepare as a straight man? Do you have to do any preparation? Because my friend was talking about it after listening to the podcast, and he was like, what is it? Is it just a pint and a vagina? Is that straight sex prep done?
Well, it depends what you mean. Like, if you're meeting a girl and if one is meeting a girl and it's like it's heading, yeah,
you just shower or something.
Well, like, I would go to the gym. Like, I'd move heaven and earth to go to the gym on that day.
Why? It's a bit late, isn't it?
No, because it's not just going to the gym. Like, primarily for me is not about that. No, it's more about like releasing endorphins and blah blah blah.
I agree. Actually, it puts me in a much better mood.
Yeah. So that's why.
And actually, here's a bit of a tip for everybody. I have found that since going to the gym for my mental health and to make me happy, my body is a lot better because I'm no longer going, oh, I can't be bothered to go.
Exactly.
I'm going, actually, I want to go because it'll make me feel better about myself. But we got a bit deep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever gone to the gym and come out going, oh, I wish I hadn't gone. That's never happened.
No, you're right.
So
other
think
than
of
someone that maybe fell off a treadmill.
Yeah, that's what I've done. You know when you're running and you're like, oh, you get to 10 minutes and you're literally like, or 20 or whatever you're doing, and you're just like, I'm stopping at exactly 20.
Yeah.
And you hit the emergency stop button.
I love that. Slam.
But you're like, it doesn't stop for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're like, whoa.
Well, I just grab the handles and push myself up and just get up. So I'm on the side. But I do love...
It's not foolproof.
I love slamming that emergency stop button.
Yeah.
I feel really powerful.
Because it takes too long to do it.
And also, it sends a message to everyone else on the treadmills. It's like, boom, yeah, I went hard.
Does it send a message to James 3?
Who is really nice, by the way. I've had a chat with him at the gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is a guy that I kept eyeing up and I didn't realise Dan knew him. He keeps saying, every time I've seen him, he's like, oh, I keep needing to listen to your podcast. I'm like, oh, don't worry
about it.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Because I had a complete meltdown. He's really hot, though. Actually, you know when you meet someone, you're like, actually, I don't know if you're as hot now because I actually know you and I've got past the initial thirst.
You've quenched your thirst elsewhere.
Yeah, and I was like, oh.
Gay.
Anyway,
right.
So LA, how was LA?
Oh, my friend booked a clothing optional resort.
A nudist.
And I wasn't aware of that.
Right.
And so
you were the only person wearing clothes.
Yes. Well, for the first day. I loved it actually, Dan.
Really?
I'm not saying I'm gonna go full. I'm not gonna get into nudism.
Was it a gay thing or just?
Yeah, it was a gay resort. Yeah. So we went to Palm Springs outside of LA. It's about a 2-hour drive. Yeah. It was so hot. It was like 40 degrees. I could not breathe. I'm ginger, so like, I was trying to swim a length of this pool and I couldn't breathe the air because I had to stop. So I was just floating the whole time. Anyway, and there was one guy just like laying on top of a Lido with it all out, and he definitely had pitched a tent. He had a boner, and
yeah, I think we got that.
But I was like, oh my god, is the eclipse come early? Oh no, it's a huge boner, just like protruding out of the swimming pool like a shark fin.
And did you get involved?
No, I didn't know.
Did you climb in the tent?
I just thought it was a bit strange.
Yeah, it's true.
I was just like, oh, okay. And also it was really hot. I was like, I hope you got factor 50 on that, babe, because I would not want that to burn.
Did you not have a pitch tent?
No, not at all. And I didn't get naked. I only got naked under the cover of darkness.
Right, okay.
So I waited till nighttime.
Okay.
And then I had like a skinny dip, which was great. Okay. There's definitely more to say, but I'm going to keep it.
Well, James was, as you all heard a minute ago, was like, oh, you haven't asked me about my holiday, so I do. And then I don't get any fucking...
No, because I don't know what to say. I could tell you about but I don't think I want to. Basically, he told me he loved me, and I didn't deal with it very well. I didn't actually
again.
And this is the first time we've seen each other since. But as he told me that when he went to sleep that night and we were hugging, he was like, "What are we going to do? Are we going to be in an open relationship?" And I was like, "What? Like,
we're not going to be in any relationship."
Well, like I haven't really worked that out yet, and B, yeah, definitely not that, because that's not what I want, and we're not like that. You don't go to that on day one. You don't say, "Oh, we're in a relationship, let's be open." Like, that's really wrong. Like, surely that's something that happens over time, I think. So that threw me massively. And so then when I got there, he was being really coupley, but I was like, "What do you want?" And like fell out constantly because we weren't sort of dealing with it. And then he just kept pushing me and having a go at me for everything. And I ended up like crying. And then he was like, "Oh, I take my love back. Like, this is never going to happen." So then I was feeling rejection for something that I hadn't even like necessarily agreed to anyway. And then at this clothing optional resort, I was in the pool at night, and I had like him and this other guy. And it was the first time had said like what was going on between us, because the guy was like, "Why is your friend being weird?" And he was like, "Oh, it's just because of us not knowing what we are yet." And I was like, "Oh, you're talking to a complete stranger about it in front of me, but not actually me? Like, that's really hurtful."
Yeah.
But then we all just got down to it, so it was fine.
Everyone's spaffed.
I don't know. Can we cut everyone's spaffed? Cut. It was good though. I had my first lap dance.
Okay.
You ever had a lap dance?
No.
That surprises me. I thought all non-gay people did that.
I don't really... I've been to one strip club once.
Yeah.
Because it's the one from The Sopranos, and I'm not a fan in any way.
No, I'm not. Awful.
Yeah.
I paid them like...
My mates, like some of them, my mates from uni, incapable of going out without going to a strip club.
Oh, it's so boring.
I just go home. Because at this point, it's like 3 a.m, so it's like, well, like...
I hate...
It's just a license to piss money away, firstly.
Do you not think it's quite sad as well? Like, when you've been in there, like, the people in there are quite sad.
I wouldn't know, but I would...
You've never been to one?
No, I've literally been to one in the middle of the day in New York on the Sopranos tour.
Okay, wow.
And I was not a fan of it at all.
Did you get a lap dance?
No, but I wouldn't, I don't need one.
No, that's it. I think that's the thing. I didn't need one either. Like, I paid $20... Actually, I had to. I paid $40, $20 a go.
That's the other thing. But that's the thing as well. I ain't got $40.
Like,
you know what I mean? Fucking
$40 for just $40. A guy. And the first one I didn't really fancy, but I was like, okay, well, this is a novel thing to do. It's one of those bucket list things you got to do, so do it.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, so he was like, "You can't touch my dick because the guy's looking." "Oh, he's not looking, touch it." I was like, okay. I felt like I was in Grand Theft Auto.
Why? What Grand Theft Auto have you been playing?
No, there's a bit in it where you can like touch up the girl, but not when the guy's looking. And anyway, so that was that one. And then the second one was really hot, and he really he deserved the $20. He was fit. He was really hot. Like, he was a guy. He was like a 20. Like, there's no way I would be able to.
A 20 what?
Like, out of 10.
Oh, right.
There's like no way I could have pulled him otherwise. So I was like, okay, cool. And he was fit.
But what, you did pull him?
No, I paid $20 and he danced on my lap.
Okay.
And he just pushed his arse in my face.
But then what do you do?
Nothing. It's over after a song. It was only 3 minutes long. It was like Little Mix playing and then done.
See, that's not...
No, yeah. I was very disappointed. I should be leaving a TripAdvisor. Is it legal?
Is what legal?
Lap dancing.
Yes, it's legal, yeah.
Is it? The thing is, I think I'd rather just watch porn. I know we've discussed how I'm not watching porn right now, but I think it's better, isn't it? Because at least you can finish off. If you get a lap dance.
That's my other idea about it. Is I just feel like the toilets are clearly full of blokes like wanking, aren't they? They literally must be.
Well, like as soon as the girl,
they must be.
Or guys got off them, they're straight off to get off.
They must be. I had this conversation with my friend Ricky, and he was like, "No, like that doesn't happen." I was like, "Yeah, but you know it happens, but it just must happen."
It didn't happen to me because I didn't even get that. It was like not on long enough for me to be bothered. It was only 3 minutes. Plus, I also thought it was just really funny.
A gay and a non-gay. More sex than ever.
Well, there'll be more comprehensive analysis.
What do you mean? When?
next week.
Why? What on what?
Well, I don't know.
Why are you ending the podcast? I haven't finished.
Because I need to go in like 5 minutes.
God, you don't. I don't know whether to. I don't know what to do with my love life, Dan.
Oh no, we definitely
Look,
don't have time for this.
This is part of my thing.
Yeah, I know.
Part of our USP is that I am constantly. I'm lonely. I don't know. Am I lonely? No, I'm not lonely. I am lonely. Am I lonely? Yes. Dan, what do I do?
I don't know, but honestly, we don't have time to get into this now.
What are you talking about?
Were 10 minutes late. You've eaten up that 10 minutes.
Shut up.
We don't have that 10 minutes.
Dan, I don't know what to do. I don't need someone to
this thought for next week.
I don't need someone to complete me. It's not that. I just feel like it would be easier if I had a partner in crime. Like,
is that not me?
Is it? I hate people in relationships. I'm so jealous of them. They have it so much easier.
Well, yes and no.
They do, though.
Well, no. You're right.
Oh, thanks for the comfort. No, you said yes and no. Why did you say no? Because you have to worry about someone else? I don't know.
I was trying to play devil's advocate, but no, you're right. It is a lot easier. So
why?
Because you don't have to like. I know some couples are in this like, and I can name several who I know who are in some sort of weird mind shit with each other, and you just go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh, I turned you off.
You just go, "What the hell are you doing?"
What do you mean?
I was just like. I remember being on a stag do and there was hardly any phone reception and everyone was getting so agitated, and the reason was because they couldn't text their girlfriends, and I was just like, oh, will you all grow the fuck up? Like, really?
Even though you had a girlfriend too?
Yeah, but I don't, like, they all live with their, like, which I don't, by the way. They all live with their girlfriends. Yeah, so they see them 5 times a week. But
isn't it, that says more about their girlfriend than them? Because it says that their girlfriend doesn't trust them.
Yeah.
Which therefore then comes back round to them, that maybe it's saying something about them, that they're not trustworthy enough for their girlfriend to just be chill. Whereas Talia, your girlfriend, presumably at the time, is just like, yeah, Dan's good, I know, he's cool. That's what I was going to say. Do you think that we're like that? Like, you know, because I get quite funny if you don't message me back for a while or you ignore my messages.
I don't know why you get like that, because you're needy. Like that. You're much more.
Because I'm quite needy, I think.
You're much worse. You're much worse, by the way, at messaging about the night app.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Am I?
You just are.
Well, hang on. I didn't realise it was obvious that I got like anything. What do you mean? I don't know why you get like that. What do you mean?
You're always like, oh, you didn't message me back, or why haven't you messaged me back? Like all the time. I don't bother getting into it because it's just no point. But now we're on it. You're always like, oh, you didn't text me back. 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 And normally I have done. Like it's just got lost in the flow of conversation.
Okay.
Because like you'll ask like a specific question.
Yeah.
But you'll ask like 3 and the responses kind of get, you know, like.
It's because I love you, Dan, and I need to hear from you. Otherwise, I feel lonely. You probably become my substitute boyfriend because I'm not messaging anyone else. I don't talk to friends. I just talk to the gay non-gay group that we've got. That feels like my rock.
Okay.
So
when it's not there,
when it doesn't respond, like when you were in Seattle the other week with Talia, you were on such a different time zone that every time I messaged, did you wake up to like 20 messages?
Yeah. But you always do when you're in America, because Seattle as well is 8 hours.
I know,
out.
I quite like it actually. You receive, in a way, I kind of like the time zone difference because you wake up to your whole day.
Yeah.
Like you wake up to all your emails. If you're on the West Coast, you wake up to all your emails, all your texts, all your missed calls, and it's like great, manageable. You do it all in 1 hour, and then you're alone, and then you just don't focus on your phone anymore.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Because as soon as you get to like midday, you won't get any messages then until the next morning.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think I just missed you. Okay, cool. Right, well, bye.
They're like a lovely little couple. Except they're not.
As you know, we are doing the London Podcast Festival on the 17th of September 2017 at King's Place in King's Cross. And you can buy a ticket right now. Go to kingsplace.co.uk/gay non-gay.
Yes. By the way, people keep tweeting us saying, why are we always doing stuff in London and nowhere else? And I guess we're working on that.
Are we working on that? We had an Instagram comment actually from a guy in LA saying, you guys need to come to LA and do a show. Definitely on board.
Yeah. I mean, well, if we can find someone to pay for it.
And we need somewhere to stay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I was thinking more Birmingham.
If you want more, subscribe at gaynongay.com or on iTunes or, whoever your favourite podcast supplier is. Kisses. Mwah.